Hey guys, I want to give you a video today on how to expand your thinking and how to think more critically. I am in uh, Brussels, Belgium right now, actually in a town called Leuven, just outside of Brussels. And one of the first things that I think you can do to expand your thinking and to think more critically is to travel. That's my number one point for you, is to travel. Because here's what happens when you travel. You will go to a new city or a new state or a new country. If you can travel to a new country, it's sometimes even more dramatic, the effect, and it's better. Because what happens is you'll go to a new country and you'll be involved in their culture, and you'll see the different ways that they do simple things, just such in business maybe, or their different political views or their different religious views. And as you listen to them talk, sometimes you're thinking, wow, that's creative, I never thought of that, that's wow. And it just opens up it shifts your mind from one perspective to a perspective over here looking at the same problem. So what happens is you're going to get a lot of new ideas and you're going to see things a lot differently. But also, something interesting might happen, and it's happened to me. I've been in another country and I've thought, wow, I can't believe they believe that. I can't believe they think that. They're only believing that and thinking that because that's what's been passed down for the generations, and that's just what everybody in that community believes, and they have that idea, that belief, not based on anything that's maybe true or real, but because it's simply been passed down and just the way it's always been done. And then I will get back on an airplane and I will fly home. And then that new perspective allows me to see things, wow, there are things in my country or in my home that we maybe think or believe, not necessarily because they're based in something that's true, but because they've just been passed down and it's the way it's always been done. And when you travel, I think it really helps you think more critically because it kind of opens up your mind to that kind of stuff. One of the things that people do simply based out of tradition, and traditions are great, and I totally enjoy going and seeing how different countries approach different concepts or different business principles or different philosophical principles. It's just so fascinating. The first thing that you can really do to expand your mind and start thinking more critically is to travel. Expose yourself to other cultures. Now you may say, well, Ron, I can't travel. I don't have the financial means, or I have a family commitments or business commitments. Well, you can still, especially today with the internet, you can expose yourself to other cultures just by watching YouTube videos. Or maybe you can watch a TV channel from another country. When I travel, I love watching the news in those other countries because I often get different perspectives on the same topics that I'm hearing when I'm watching the United States news channel. So number one is travel, but number two is watch TV shows or watch TV channels from other countries to get involved in their culture that way and to experience their culture that way. Or maybe go to YouTube and just watch the videos. If you are in a country and you have one specific political belief, my number third tip is to watch TV stations or news stations that oppose your current belief. Watch and listen to the opposing perspective. Listen to the opposing point of view and see what they have to say. Not because you think that they're going to be right, but because you want to enhance your thinking. You want to think more critically. And maybe if your position is ultimately correct, or however you want to say it, now you will just have more ammunition to defend your position because you have exposed yourself to the other point of view. So travel, watch TV channels and watch TV shows from other perspectives, and immerse yourself in listening to other cultures. Now, Aristotle used to say this. Aristotle said, it is the mark of an educated mind that can entertain a thought without accepting it. So if you hold very strong to your religious or political beliefs, don't think just because you're listening to another point of view, you have to accept it. You don't. You can entertain it, you can rationally think about it, and then you can either accept it or discard it. And I think that's the mark of an educated mind. So here's what I encourage you to do. I encourage you to travel. I encourage you to watch TV news channels from other countries. And if you can't do it while you're in another country, maybe you can find them online. Number three, while you are in your current city or your current country, you definitely have the ability to watch opposing news channels from what your current beliefs are. And this will just to really expand your mind. So work on that. I think you're going to find it expands your thinking. I think it makes you more of a critical thinker. And don't necessarily, you can engage in debate with somebody, but don't engage in heated arguments. It just doesn't. It defeats the purpose of thinking critically. So that's my advice on how to expand your thinking and how to think critically. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Comment below with what you thought. Please like, share, and subscribe. We always appreciate that. And I love critical thinkers. I love people who are passionate about expanding their thinking. Let me know what you thought. Thanks, guys.